Hey, how y'all doing today? How y'all feeling, my beautiful twin flames? Let's get on with this reading. If you would like a more personal reading, feel free to look in the description box or check out my website. Everything will be on the link. Now, this is a collective read, so take what resonates, throw away what does not. Let's find out what spirit wants you to know about this divine twin flame, masculine and feminine collection. Okay, so I did a pre-shuffle for y'all, and of course, emotions are all over the place. However, I do feel like there is some type of, how can I say, progress. I'll say progress. So the overall energy of this collection, the Wheel of Fortune came out, Death, the World, and the Chariot. So know that this is divinely guided, for one, because all those major arcana cards came out, and then we have the Ace of Wands, which is also a big player too. Even though it's part of the minor, it means divine guidance is assisting in this relationship and in this bond. Now with that energy alone, what I feel is 11 and 3 ones could be significant. What I feel like is that in order for things to really progress, things had to die off. And I know I've been saying that it's been pretty repetitive, but I feel like someone is out there still like, well, why isn't this moving forward? What is going on? Because I already know what the fuck I want. Like, stop playing with me. That's the energy I'm getting with this or whatever, because we got the Chariot. But I do feel like, again, with the progress, I feel like you and your person have to go through your own separate healing, like with the duality, the two colors, the white and black. I feel like y'all are both going through this journey of really finding that light within, the love within, and it's ridding of all the shadow self. Like everything is pretty much falling apart for it to come together. And with that, you could be dealing with a Cancer, fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Scorpio as well, and more fixed signs. So, excuse me, along with Sagittarius and Aries with the Ace of Wands. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, progress and expansion. After death comes the progress and expansion. But know that this is the end of a cycle. Like this cycle had to happen. It has to happen in order for things to progress. And if I feel like for some of y'all, it feel like it's forever, but at the same time, time has passed. And the more time will pass, the more you guys will really start to really just build a beautiful bond between each other. Because y'all have some pretty good cards, but the old mindset of some people, some old emotions, old thought patterns, it just had to go away in order for this to pretty much move forward. But Wheel of Fortune, great karma, good things are coming, expansion. So expect for this to go somewhere. And when I looked at the clock, it was 312, which is 33. So mastery had to take place in order for this to elevate. You also, some of y'all also could have been dealing with your own issues, another third party as well, is what I'm picking up. And that had to die off as well. And right when I looked at the clock, 333. So that had to die off in order for this new cycle to end. That's what I'm getting. Whatever was holding both of y'all back, it had to be let go. And I feel like you've finally been like, you know what, this was a karmic situation. I've let it go now. I'm ready for my abundance. I'm ready to receive exactly what it is I deserve. So let's go ahead and get on with the masculine's energy. Now the God of Pentacles came out, Virgo, Cap, Taurus energy, Five of Pentacles, same thing. The Moon, Pisces, Capricorn, and then the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So the masculine overall feels like, with the God of Pentacles energy, I feel like that the masculine is taking their precious time to make a decision on what it is that they want. More so because the God of Pentacles, this person could be older than you, so there could be an age difference between y'all. However, I feel like they're also very wise, very calculated, very logical, because they're a grounded sign, especially if you're dealing with a grounded sign, very logical. They're delving into the spirituality with the Hierophant and the Moon. So I will say, you know, again, have some compassion, some patience with them, especially if they're worth it. If you know your person is worth it, have the compassion and the patience and the love for them to go through the necessary emotions. However, just make sure you're placing those healthy boundaries and that you're not allowing them to pretty much just run all over you with their emotions. Nobody, we're all grown and we're not children here. However, I will respect how you feel. 5-5 could be significant. But still, there needs to be, you know, proper communication. I'll give you your space, but just don't, what I'm getting is like understanding. That's the word that's coming through. Have some understanding or whatever, and remain compassionate, not only for them, but for yourself first. You can't always put them first, because then you'll be depleted. So you got to make sure your cup is filled first, in other words. But enough of that. I feel like your person, again, very logical. Even though they're delving slowly into the spirituality, I don't think they've recognized this connection yet. They do know that it's something special. It's different. They could have fallen in love with you very easily. And I feel like that is causing a lot of confusion with the 5 of Pentacles, the Moon, the Hierophant. I feel like they're getting spiritual signs. 5-5 could be 3-5s could be significant. My bad, y'all. But I feel like Spirit is actually guiding them, especially in their dreams. You are meeting up in the 5D to have these beautiful conversations about like how y'all gonna come back down to the physical and actually play this out. You realize that something. I feel like your person is realizing that behind the scenes things are actually starting to. They're realizing that this is a divine connection, like that is something special, but they're not quite there yet. Some of your people are, and they're just afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of stepping into something that they don't know, which is very interesting because, you know, why be afraid of the unknown? You don't know what's going to happen. It could be amazing, depending on how you look at it. But, and being afraid of the known, like you already know what you don't want. So why would you be afraid of something that you know you don't want? Why would you be afraid that that you've attracted that into your reality? Just because it's happened before doesn't mean it's going to happen again. It depends on the lessons that you learn. If you learn your lessons. If you don't learn your lessons, you're just going to keep getting the same issue in the same person. I mean, same thing in a different person. You feel me? But if you do learn the lessons, then it is eventually teaching you to love yourself first so that you can attract the right love to love you. And I feel like that's what this dynamic is between y'all. Like they do recognize they see you as a very spiritual, highly intelligent person. You can come off a little intimidating, but also you stand up for yourself. They know that you're not someone that they can just kind of like push around, is what I get with this Hierophant. Is what I get with this is like they know not to mess with the divine feminine. Like, but at the same time, it's a respect thing. It's not like they're attempting to trigger you. However, when I said that cough kind of made me think of like some of y'all, this person could trigger you. And as long as it's not abusive, because we not doing promote no type of abuse. If they're treating you in any type of abusive way, then no, that's leave. 8-8 could be significant. And that reminds me of just abundance. So this relationship is very abundant or whatever. And I feel like Spirit is really telling you to even though that they're experiencing pretty much like this new energy that's come along with you, you could come off, you know, very intimidating. Something that they're not quite used to. I feel like your person is used to being in control. They're used to being able to maneuver. They could have money too. They could be well set with money with the God of Pentacles as well. But in the mind, because this is in the head space, the 5 of Pentacles. So in the mind, they have this lackluster, negative mindset or programs that they've been running, which is causing these delays. I hear self-sabotage. They're self-sabotaging this relationship. More so because it's what they're used to. Probably dealing with a lot of karmic partners, a lot of traumatizing issues from their past. And I feel like that's where this heart space, in their heart, they know that they need to follow their tuition, but there's some nervousness, there's some hesitancy because they're so used to being that Hierophant. They're so used to being one way instead of the other. So this is a complete new energy and experience for you. And I feel like your person is just intimidated. They're overwhelmed with everything. And even though they know, like, it's like a knowing deep down, they know, I feel like that eventually Spirit is going to show them energetically how they remember you. Because I already feel like the feminine in this situation, the divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female, whatever you resonate with most, they know who this person is. They know energetically who you are. That's why they understand the connection, the bond that you guys had, and why it just snapped so quickly. 2 1s and 3 1s as well could be significant. So they know, and I feel like your person, the masculine, is on his way to know. Spirit is guiding them, and they're willing to be guided, is what I'm getting at the end of the day. Because the moon is upright. So even though I feel like there's some fears, they're willing to be led exactly to where they want to be. Because at the end of the day, they want you. Now, before I continue to the feminine, at the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups, the Hangman, and the 3 of Swords. So like I said, your person has dealt with quite a bit of traumatic and karmic experiences, where these feminines that they were with, divine feminines, they had not realized themselves they were divine feminines. They were still in their shadow stages, their traumatic stages. And I feel like it's just caused them to be very iffy about going into relationships, even though they clearly, with this 7 of Cups, know they need to make a decision. They know what decision to actually make. It's just the anxiety of what's happened in the past. That's what I get. The anxiety of like, oh my God, if I give myself my all to this person, are they really gonna, is this really it? What I've been asking and hoping for my whole life. Because I can't afford more heartbreak. I can't afford these negative thoughts. I can't afford none of that. And this felt on both ends. Y'all both mirror each other. So it's very interesting that they're so, just hesitant and not willing to like take that action and go forward. However, I do feel like that is changing, because the overall energy, I feel like, again, the universe is stepping in behind the scenes. 1111 could be significant, because your person is just, and like right when I said that, that's divine intervention. Your angels, they're actually stepping into this relationship to show them like, hey, wake up. This is what you've been asking for your whole life. Don't fuck it up. 3 1s and 3 3 could be significant. So that's your confirmation. Whoever's watching this, don't self-sabotage the relationship, okay? 33 again. Now, in the divine feminine, I do feel like that, again, that the 3 cards at the bottom, the divine feminine is directly mirroring that same energy and thoughts. Like, even though she could be more, the divine feminine could be more willing to forward out the relationship to pretty much, because I don't get that no one's really chasing anyone right now. I don't get a chasing runner type energy. The divine feminine could have definitely backed off, because deep down she know that this person is in love. She know that y'all are both in love. The divine feminine is very intuitive, very aware of the situation, very aware that the fact that, again, that energetic feel is what I get. So definitely the past life, past twin flames, past soulmates energy is what I'm picking up. 1313 and 44 could be significant. 44. But I feel like that the feminine is a little conflicted, because it's like, hey, you're giving me mixed signals. That's what I get, or whatever, because this is how she feels overall. The divine feminine is definitely, she know that this can be her person. 3 3s can be significant. She know that this can be her person. All the signs point to, I'm in love, you're in love, let's do this. However, there's a choice that needs to be made, because there could be some things that are lacking, or that are just like, am I really ready for this adventure is what I'm hearing. I'm not going to say anything negative, but this is an adventure, because your person has some issues to work out. I do feel like one energy is more advanced intuitively, spiritually, emotionally, especially with the shadow work. So you could be weighing your options, is what I'm getting with the Lover's card, because you want to be treated fairly. You want to be treated right. 1414 and 55 can be significant. You don't want to be wasting your time, in other words. And with the 6 of Cups in the headspace, again, intuitively, psychically, that this person, their energetic pattern, you've picked up on it immediately. When you met them, you knew like, oh, I know you from a past life. You probably could have saw this person ahead of time, and maybe they were taken, and you probably just forgot about them. And then all of a sudden you see them again. It's like, I do know you. And I wonder why I felt this initial attraction for you when I first met you. 3/4 could be significant. So you know them from a past life, and you're just pretty much like, oh, I already know what this is. We're twin flames. We're soulmates. We made this soul contract to come together to experience bliss in the 3D, in the physical earthly realm. And you're ready, like, on board. And you miss them. Like, I feel like you, again, you know that energetic pattern, so you really miss this nostalgic feeling. It's like, you know that we had some great times, we had some bad times, but overall they were teaching us to be our best version this lifetime so that we can start anew. And with the 5 of Wands and the heart space, again, conflicted between the heart, because you know that this is your person, and you could just be wondering, like, are they ever going to get it? Are they ever going to figure it out? How long do I have to wait is what I keep hearing, or whatever, because you really shouldn't be, like, waiting for anyone per se. Like, you continue to focus on self while they get their shit together, while you get your shit together. You focus on yourself, because if you continue to wonder what they're going to do and use all these different spiritual tools and readings to try to figure out and pinpoint every single thing along the way, you're going to drive yourself crazy, and it's just not recommended. But I do feel like the confliction is more so because you know this is your person, but at the same time, there are some things that make you question, like, are you worth it? Do you deserve me? I feel like 16/16 and 7/7 could be significant. I feel like you know your person deserves you, but do they realize, do they deserve you is the question. Because you know all of this, feminine, but the masculine is like, I know, but this is too good to be true is what I'm hearing. That's what I get from the masculine. Tell me more about this situation, Spirit. What is this 5 of Wands? You could be dealing with a Gemini, water energy, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. So at the bottom of the deck, well, what first came out was the Hermit. Like I said, intuitively, you know, feminine. You already know that, like, what this situation is. We have Virgo energy with the Hermit. You just know. That's the best way I can put it. And again, y'all both know. It's just whether your person is going to take action. At the bottom, we have 6 of Wands, Leo energy. So you could be dealing with those or have those placements. You know how you want to be treated. You know what you deserve. You're not willing to settle for less. It just is what it is. You know what it is that you bring to the table. You know you're a good individual, a great individual to be the perfect spouse. It's just you're not settling for less. It's either you're going to heal, masculine, or I'm going to find someone who is already healed or on that healing journey to where we both can heal together and create bliss together is what I get with this. But y'all both do need to heal. I feel like y'all both intuitively know that this healing stage has to take place in order for things to push forward, but eventually it will get there. There's just this little dormant area of like, well, what are we doing? What's going on? I feel like that's more so on the masculine's end. And it's going to take some time. I'm just going to be honest with y'all with the Sun of Pentacles at the bottom, slowest knight in the deck. Is it worth it? Yes. However, it's not going to be exactly when you want it. I feel like really the moment that y'all both learn to live in the present moment and to enjoy the moment, enjoy each other's company instead of stressing out about the future, which takes practice to do. 18/18 and 9/9 can be significant. My bad, y'all. When y'all learn to really do that, that's when things will pick up a lot faster than you think. Anything else? What is the advice for this relationship, Spirit? And then we're going to pull some oracle cards. The advice is to be patient. I feel like the advice is to be patient because you're going to get what you want. Wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, and then the Ace of Pentacles. You are both going to get what you want. This is going in the right direction. You will see progress. So, chill out. Enjoy life. Take your mind off of them so you're not constantly stressing about what they're doing. 19/19 could be significant. And 11. 11. Any type of third parties. I feel like why there's 3 of Pentacles here, Spirit? I feel like with any type of third parties, I feel like that this is being handled by the divine. I feel like Spirit, actually y'all coming together. is going to be something beautiful. I hear baby with the Three of Pentacles. However, what I will more so say is I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, this is pretty much saying to not stress out about any third parties, because that's getting taken care of. Can you show me why this Three of Pentacles is here, Spirit? I show appreciation and gratitude. Why is this Three of Pentacles here? The High Priestess, the Three of Swords. So like I said, there's no reason to fret, because y'all both know that y'all want each other. Y'all both know where this is going to head intuitively, especially in the 5D with the High Priestess, the Pisces energy. Psychically, psychically, you both know that this is headed for good. Like, only good can come for this. That third party is a dead end. That third party is a dead end. How does the masculine feel? Or what is the masculine doing about this third party, Spirit? What is the masculine doing about the third party? Could you let me know? What are his intentions? Eight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like your masculine, the Eight of Cups came out in the reverse, but I really feel like your masculine is leaving. I feel like they're stuck in between, like they know they need to leave. I feel like it's very comfortable for them to be where they're at with this person. So for some of y'all, I do feel like there is a pull that they have left, or that they're starting to get that momentum to be like, it's time for me to go. They could fall back in. Some of them could fall back in. I get like a rocking sensation. So they could be still a little back and forth for the collective. Take what resonates, throw away what does not. But again, it's not your problem to really worry about what it is they're doing, because they are making the attempt with these other cards, the Six of Swords and the Empress. I feel like the Empress is representing the divine feminine. Whatever it was that they thought was like what they wanted, I feel like they're starting to turn a blind eye to that and just be like, you know what, I don't think this is what I really want at the end of the day. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else with this situation? Daughter of Wands. Yeah, your person's ready for a new adventure. However, it's just the Nine of Swords energy, that anxiety, the old stories. So again, it's just whether your person is really going to masculine up and take that initiative action. They know they need to get rid of old things that no longer serve them, responsibilities, old situations, people, old love. They need to get rid of that, because they want their cup filled. This is what they want, but what are their intentions? What is the masculine's intention, Spirit? Oh, okay. Ten of Cups. So within anything else, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. Yeah, whatever it is, that like I said, that third party situation, which could be a person, could be job, could be anything in the world. Let's not jump to the conclusions. And Ace of Cups is still at the bottom. They're coming straight towards you. Whatever it is that they were trying to hide or keep on the wraps, or just try to keep out of your reality, they're gonna, even though it's kind of like painful and new for them to like walk away from this, because I feel like, again, I just keep hearing comfortable. Your person was comfortable with whatever type of arrangement that they had, because I don't feel like that they were necessarily like dating them, or like in a full-fledged relationship. Some of your people, you know your situation better than I do, but I get that it just wasn't tangible enough. Like it was more of a settle, is what I get. And I feel like they try to keep that from you. However, I'm pretty sure you found out, because again, you're very intuitive, probably having psychic dreams, visions, and you just pay attention, not being nosy. I don't feel like you're on the hunt to find whatever it is that your masculine is doing feminine. However, you just know. You pay attention to things, is what I get. But I feel like your person is more concerned about, even though that it's going to hurt, they're ready for the transformation, because what they want more than anything is you. They want the family, they want the eternal happiness, they want the satisfaction, they love to be surrounded, engulfed in your energy. They want a shot at true love. This is something they've always craved for. So even though it's seeming like painstakingly slow for some of y'all, but at the same time fast, again, focus on yourself. What's Divine Feminine's advice, Spirit? Be open to new ways of love, and be open to forgiveness, and forgiveness of self, forgiveness of them. You could be dealing with a Sag or Scorpio with the Judgment card, Pisces with the Hanged energy. I feel like you're just waiting to see what happens. You're not putting forth the energy. Like, you've already forgiven yourself. You've forgiven them for anything that was hidden from your reality and you found out. Because I feel like there was just some type of, again, with that high priestess, it was that three of pentacles, something was a secret, something was kept secret. That third party situation was kept secret, or it was revealed, but not everything, not all the pieces of the puzzle is what I'm getting was being connected, or was able to be connected, but something's off. That's what I get with that situation. And I feel like spirit has told you to pretty much just, you know what, it is what it is. I'm not perfect, so I'm gonna just be okay till I see some more. I feel like spirit is giving you the signs to chill out or whatever. Like, though, even the way I said that was really slow. It's like you're back and forth, like, I'm gonna be okay. However, it's like you're thinking, like, stop playing with me. But at the same time, you are gonna be okay, because you're not about to chase. You're not about to, you're just not chasing. You've offered enough love. I can feel like with that daughter of cups, she's like, hey, I've given you my love. I'm giving you unconditional love. I'm showing you that I'm here from you, that I'm here to support you through your emotions, through your feelings. As long as I can get that, as long as I know that we're going to do that for each other. But I'm here to extend my love so that you can know yes, I am the real deal. And I feel like that you're just willing to see where things go. You're going to look at it from a different mindset, a different set of eyes, as opposed to, as I split it open, Two of Pentacles, you could have been looking at it from an unbalanced state, from a point of how other people or other past experiences that you've been through, you could have been judging it based off of that. And I feel like you have a changed mindset is what I'm hearing. And you're just not going to chase. It's either you're going to come or you're not. You know what it is that you want in order to move forward. You can easily pick yourself up from this situation. There could be some hesitation coming from y'all, though, on moving forward, just because you're like, what you show me thus far just got me questioning a little bit. Just a little bit. Why is the Hangman here, Spirit? Why is the Hangman here? The God of Cups. You're wondering, can they love you properly? Are they going to be able to fulfill the love that you know that you deserve? Because basically what you show me thus far is a little questionable is what I'm getting. And you've been through enough. With the Nine of Wands at the bottom, you've been through enough. You just want to be treated fairly right, because you know that what you bring it to the table, you already know it's going to be A1, 100%, and you want 100% back. Anything from this deck, Spirit, anything from this deck with the Twin Flames, soulmate, karma, good karma, bad karma, karmic cycle. Like I said, some of y'all just got out of karmic cycles, which is allowing this relationship to move forward. At the bottom, trickery, motives, trying to control you, manipulator. I feel like that's that old energy for some of y'all that just got rid of that cycle. A lot of manipulation going on there. You needed, in order for this to move forward, I hope y'all picked that up, you needed to let go of that past relationship, that old energy, because it was not serving your highest good, and you knew it wasn't, and you kept it around out of guilt and just because you are a loving, nice person for some of y'all. And the love was there. It's not like that old situation wasn't, the love, there was no love. There was actual feelings there, but at the same time, deep down, it needed to go. That's for some of my people out there. Again, with the trickery, what I'm getting, look at that wedge at the bottom. Somebody's trying to come in between with that third party. Anything else, and again, the trickery, the manipulation, that could just be your person trying to hide that third party from you. They don't want you to find out that it was more than what they led on to be. Starting over. I'm tired of this. You won't compromise. It could be that they're just getting tired of that other person. Runner. Yeah. So at this point, even though I don't pick up runner energy, I pick up that that's just what your person is doing with their emotions. Some of y'all, they're running from their emotions. They know what it is. They know that this is a brand new start, that this is a new beginning. So they know that they're not being tricked, and they know that that other person or situation is bad karma, is coming in between. Or for some of y'all, they knew about your third party and They were just trying to fill out the situation. Your person could have been manipulating a lot of questions, like they was trying to be nosy. In other words, that your person could have just been dead ass trying to be nosy and figure out, well, let me see what they got going on. So when they lose their third party situation, for some of y'all, that's what they was waiting on, for that third party situation to end, in order to be like, okay, now I can let mine go because I know that this person is actually on board with forwarding on this relationship. But they know that this is something new, that this is a brand new start or whatever. What else come out? Yeah, you both could have a lot of people, and that could be why your person also is a little hesitant, because you know you got suitors just like they have suitors. I get that. I feel like both of y'all are attractive people, a good quality of people is what I'm picking up from both energies. However, it's like, should I stay or should I leave? And solitude is needed right now. The solitude is needed. Your person could be isolating themselves to really just try to figure out, because your person is more long term. They're not someone that they might make quick decisions in certain areas, but they know it's because that they really see a future with you, is what I'm saying. But I feel like your person also knows that it's a lot of people that like you. Like, if they let you go, they know that you're going to get snatched up like that. And I feel like you feel the same way too. It's a lot of suitors that like them. But what this card says is, but you're the only one I see and want, and that's what y'all both mirror, regardless of how the situation is looking right now. And 3113 could be significant. Should I stay or should I leave? Time to make a decision. The ball is in your court. I feel like you've given that to your person, and now you're wondering, should I stay? Or you've given the ball, you've put the ball in their court, and they're just, again, running from their emotions because of experiencing the unknown. The door is waiting for you to walk through something beautiful, and your person has to realize that in order for them to pretty much continue this beautiful relationship, they just got to get over their fears, and you have to make that decision on whether you want to actually assist them and be patient with them, or whether they actually deserve it. Some of y'all people don't fucking deserve it, and I'm just be honest. Some of you don't deserve it. They was just hella trickery, hella manipulative and sneaky, and just not upfront, and you don't deserve that. However, if your person, especially if you've been in that situation before, think about that. If you've been in that situation before where you just didn't know what you wanted, what you needed at the time, and you didn't know how to communicate that, because we all go through those periods in our life. And have some compassion and think about how you felt. Did your person understand? Even if they let you go, it would have been nice for them to understand in that situation, especially if it wasn't like just no outright like cheating. You feel me? And when it's like that, it's like, that part don't fall into other parts just by mistake. But you get what I'm saying. But I feel like with the yearning and no more chances, trust issues was an issue for some of y'all, because again, they try to keep this from you, and they could be masking what that third party really is to them, as opposed to what they're telling you. And you're just like, well, I've given you enough chances. I've shown you what it is that I want. Some of y'all just ready to dip and be out. 333 could be significant. I keep seeing that. Missing you, thinking about you, the good times. I never had somebody like you. That is why your person has all of this fear, because this is actually something that they want in life. This is, something that they've never experienced, something that is like, oh my gosh, it's finally here. What do I do? They're panicking. They're panicking because I don't think your person ever believed that something like this could really happen. They weren't thinking about this, because I don't get that your person was really attempting to take that third party serious anytime soon, is what I get. And 333 again at the screen, 33 and 55. So there's your confirmation. Don't worry about that other person. They're long gone. What does the masculine want to say to the feminine that they are building up the courage to say? Let's see. What does the masculine want to say to the feminine spirit? Any messages from this deck? I pretend I don't care, but in reality, I actually do. So, like I said, they really do care. They just in their feelings. I've gotten advice about you. They could be watching other videos about you. They could have actually talked to some people. I still need to grow up emotionally. Yes, they need to grow up. And I feel like your person is doing that because you're hard to resist. They love your vibes at the end of the day. And I'm just going to let y'all read this card because it's a little X-rated. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that y'all see that. And they want to spend time with you because no one can do what it is that you can do. In other words, I feel like that's also why some of you, your person could be really withholding off sexually even though they want to. I feel like they are scared they're going to be whipped. And I mean whip. Like, they not leaving whipped is what I'm getting. I'm playing hard to get, not planning on returning. These were both in reverse. So I feel like your person, if you've gotten those feelings in the past, they've now changed that behavior to no, I'm actually going to start making baby steps. Baby steps, 35, and 8 could be significant, right? When I said that, baby steps to this union, to this relationship. Super busy. Can you handle me? Short attention span. That could be your person now, but I do feel like the more that they realize and start to be honest with themselves about how they feel about you, 5 could be significant, that they're going to come to their senses and not let you go. You feel me? That short attention span, 1 minute you could be talking to them, then the next you don't hear anything from them. They just be very choppy with their communication is what I'm getting. Ignoring is what I'm hearing as well. Sometimes you can feel ignored, or they just play again like they're super busy. Some of them are super busy. They're putting all of their time and energy into their work so they don't have to come to terms with how they really feel, how they really are in love, as opposed to like, oh, I just like them a little bit. No, they're in love. With that Ace of Cups, baby, the 10 of Cups that came out, they want to spend time. They're in love. And some of y'all will be receiving the message or whatever. Message is incoming. So look out for the message. Visualize the message. Visualize the happiness that you'll receive from getting this message. Caught in a bad romance, your suspicions were right. You deserve more than what I can give you. You're not the only one I'm talking to. I don't like to be told what to do. These are some of your traits that your person is, especially that I don't like to be told what to do. So your person could, again, be very stubborn is what I'm getting, but they are working. As soon as I looked at that, it was 3711, which is 1111. I feel like the divine is showing them to, again, trust the unknown, to not be stubborn, to open up themselves, to, realizing that this isn't a bad romance. Some of them are, again, could have stalkers, people calling them exes. Maybe the person they're dealing with doesn't want to let them go, but your suspicions are right. You know what you're talking about. You're not imagining things. And they do. There's a sense of guilt. Some of them could feel like even if they do have everything in the material world, they have the status, the money, the this, the that. I feel like emotionally they might not believe in themselves that they can give you what it is that they want, but that you deserve more than what I can give you. Some of them are guilty that they don't know how to love them properly because they don't know how to love themselves properly, and they are aware of that. So that's good that they're aware of that or whatever. But I feel like they're willing to change at the end of the day. And we're going to close it off like, let's see, anything from the black deck, Spirit. I mean the blue deck. Okay, that's quite a bit. Let's see. But the first one that came out, Staff. Overuse of power, authority, lost wealth, losing wealth and focus in life, too much expectations, pressure. Your person could simply just, again, I feel like they're so caught up in the expectations because, again, they know that you deserve the top tier quality and love. I feel like that the pressure is causing them to, again, just overthink so much when really, the bird, renewal, transition, new love, adventure, freedom, lightness is here. It's time to show the new you, charismatic, harmony. You're on the right path. Let's see. But I feel like with this vase and then the fire, what I'm getting from that, the vase is what it does. It pretty much holds in the water. It's like a temple for the flowers or whatever. And I feel like there's a lot of high sexual energy in this relationship, in this bond, and your person, there's like, they think about that a lot is what I'm getting with this. However, I also feel like that they don't want to base it off of that. Yes, they want to have you know, cosmic relations. However, they don't want that to be the basis. They want to make sure this is the real thing. I feel like some of y'all could be in between that as well, which is what I'm getting with the vase. But miscommunication, emotional baggage, love not being reciprocated, and then overwhelmed, insecurities, feeling out of control, stressed out, burnt out. Those could be some of the frequencies that your partner is also experiencing. Because remember that, and how this relates is that lackluster mindset, that Five of Pentacles card, feeling like they don't have enough to offer or whatever is what I get. But let's see what the advice is, because even though they're experiencing those emotions, I still feel as if that they're changing all of that around just for you. You might not be able to see it, or you might can intuitively feel it. It's like Spirit told you to, you know what, don't stress about the situation. Just surrender to it. Don't let pride get in your way. Exactly. Don't let the ego tell you how this relationship is going. You don't know everything. You might be highly intuitive and a healer, a psychic, but you don't know everything. So don't create scenarios that are not here yet. Don't let that ego get in the way, is what I feel. And to your person, they got some pride issues, but they're working them out. Work through your fears. I didn't even read the card. They're working them out. Letting go of that pride is a fear for your person. So they are working it out. Just, you know, if you know your person is worth it, have patience. 41:14. Because nothing is yet set in stone. Like I said, you don't know everything. So just chill out. Emotions might be high, but relax. Find some things that you like to do. Find some things that make you happy. Do some things to where you're in a cool, calm, effective mode, progressive mode, and you're not constantly stressing out about how this is going to go. Don't let your past hold you back, because it's just going to fuck up everything. And you know that. You know that. Communication is key. Now, it is in the reverse, so some of y'all could not be communicated, or communication is low. However, meditate and contemplate. Visualize y'all communicate, and visualize you having beautiful, loving, laughing conversations with your person. The end of a tough cycle appears. That was at the very beginning of this reading. So the World card is just a more confirmation that that cycle is old, is outdated and old, and that new beautiful things are coming to this cycle in order for your dreams to come to fruition. Now we got your dreams need a practical plan and show the world the real you. I feel like Spirit is telling you again to make sure that when you are focusing on self and you're putting your energy into your business, into your job, and whatever it is that is getting you to the place that you want to be physically in this 3D realm, 6, 6, 3 4s, and 42 could be significant. Spirit is telling you to don't be afraid to step out of your shell, to get out there and do whatever it is you need to do. Because the more you focus on yourself, that's also going to be a turn on for your partner, is what I'm getting. Because they're like, okay, they're not just trying to depend on me as well. They do have their own ambition, their own dreams and goals. That's also going to, will not only pull back your energy so that your partner magnetically gets attracted to you and comes to you naturally and without guilt. Is going to be more of a want. The more that, again, you'll, one, enjoy that because it's more natural and not forced, and two, you're going to be successful. Like the whole, everything, I just hear it, the more y'all focus on self and healing self, but at the same time, you know, don't give up faith and hope. Beautiful things will come from this, is what I get with this at the end of the day. But there just needs to be some visualization and positive thoughts. That's the plan. The plan is to think positive, not to think negative. And then with your own ventures that you're focusing your own time on, go to the place. You can't be at home and decide and to figure and think that, and depend on what it is. Sometimes your business is at home or your hobby is at home. Take that time to be in solitude, to isolate yourself, and to really think about what it is that you want. I could just keep hearing visualize and meditate. And meditate and contemplate was it. So that is the plan. Meditate and contemplate, visualize, so that they can see the real plan, what the real divine plan is what I get with that. The world needs to see healed harmony, peace, love, and light. And that's what this relationship will do once it's all said and done. So, and even if it's not with this person, you will still exude that at the end of the day. 3/4 can be significant for y'all. But that's all I get from this. I feel like this is a beautiful reading. It just needs, you know, if your person is worth it, then go for it. If not, you already know what to do. That's all I got for y'all. Peace, love, and light.